How's everybody doing? So on this video, you're going to see us hunting Chincoteague National Wildlife Refuge in Virginia. We're hunting for Sika deer. They're an invasive species there. So you can kill up to 5 a day, 2 stags, which is bucks, and then the rest can be hinds, and that's does. So the video is just now coming out because I did not have no editing time. My wife was in and out of the hospital, and we was also in the process of relocating to the coast. So bear with me. This was my very first hunting trip and trying to record and make a good video of hunting Chincoteague. Because you not only know if you go to Google anything about hunting Sika deer at Chincoteague, there's zero information on it. You might find
so this is some white-tailed does that came running in.
His video's pretty good.
We thought about taking one,
like details,
but they came in running hot, so we thought something was chasing them in. So we got greedy.
So
waited for a buck.
The editing probably sucks a little bit.
No meat.
But I want to get this video out because I'm about to go to Florida and I need to be able to edit that video. So I'm sorry, bear with me. The video editing probably sucks, but hopefully the Florida trip's better. Thank you for watching. Stick with me. Hopefully give me a like and subscribe and start the chapter of my hunting channel. And you can see my progress.
Hey everybody, I'm out here in Chincoteague Island hunting Sika deer. All my morning hunt footage got lost, so you're out here in the evening with me on day 1. So, on first day of muzzleloader. My goal is to make a good hunting video on Chincoteague Island because there's no good hunting videos for people that's interested in hunting Sika deer.
So here came some white-tailed does in. We got greedy, didn't take a shot, and we was out of meat here. Right here was like a little dune area. It's pretty cool. Saw a lot of footprints in this area.
Hey guys, thanks for watching so far. This is the end of day 1, getting close to the end of shooting time. Day 2 is just going to be a bunch of fishing clips. Hear that?
This is day 2. They don't allow hunting on Sundays, so we was just saltwater fishing, and these dolphins came up and put on a show for us, so enjoy.
Hey guys. So we're sitting here. We heard a lot of Sika this morning, but so far we have not seen anything. But we heard a gunshot that was close by. After that gunshot, the Sika just shut up. So we don't know if that person shot our Sika or just scared them. Oh, we had them all fired up this morning, sounded like they was coming into the call, but nothing so far. Okay, so it's about 9 o'clock. They've been quiet for a while. So we're gonna sneak out and we're gonna head across the road. We heard them this morning because we don't think they ever came across. We're gonna do a little bit of hiking over there, see if we can catch up to any. Be back with you.
I'm not gonna lie, I thought about shooting this squirrel with my bow to get it mounted, but I started to feel bad and let it live on.
How's everybody doing? We're in this thicket. We was driving down the gravel road and we saw 3 hinds run down the woods. I tried catching up to them, and this is where I stopped, hunkered down in some brush in the thicket. We've been trying to get them to come in. Stay tuned. We might have a Sika down this evening. So every 20 minutes, you want to do 3 calls.
This was one of my favorite spots, just looking over the water, but the mosquitoes was awful here. You gotta make sure you bring a thermal sail.
Hey guys, so we're walking this fence line of this thicket, really thick. We talked to one of the locals. They said you wanted to go to the thickest, nastiest stuff, because that's where the Sika like to hang out. And if you look through all this, there's just tunnels and tunnels carved out through here. So I'm just walking up this. Hopefully we can get a Sika on the ground. This is day 3 of hunting. We've learned a lot about them. In the self-check-in station, there's actually a 6-point Sika killed up in the northern zone this morning. So let's see if we can get at it. Another reminder, guys, how to be careful out here. It's a non-venomous snake, but there can be venomous, so that's why you need to be careful. So it happened really quick. Wasn't able to get it on camera. I'm sitting here walking down this, trying to get to my spot. A doe comes running out, whitetail, instead of a Sika. First I thought about shooting her. I let her go. Went over here to the beach. And a massive, I mean, probably the biggest buck I've ever seen, came out after her. And I bet him. He stopped for a half a second. And as soon as he started running again, that's when I took a shot. And I think I missed. I can't find any blood. At least I really, really hope I missed. He's not over there suffering. But he jumped the fence towards the beach. So if I do end up finding blood, I don't know what I'm going to have to do. I'm going to contact rangers.
Right here, you can just see the tunnels they have carved out in all this brush. So right here, I have my camera rigged up to my chest, and we're just walking through, giving you like a first-person view of what I see. And we're going through this giant trail of just bedding areas. And the problem with Chincoteague, you really just gotta see, okay, am I looking at a bedding area of a horse, whitetail, or Sika? You can see all the ruts of the horse prints where they just walk through there. But also, I don't show it in this video, but in that muddy rut area, you can also find whitetail prints and Sika prints. So you really don't know what's bedding in here and making all this bedding spots. So you just kind of keep your eyes out and really look through everything really good. Whitetail prints are, a lot of people know what whitetail prints look like, but Sika prints, they look exactly the same, but very, very small, and more round. And then also you gotta think about the Sika deer are the average of 2.5 feet at shoulder. So in this tall grass, it's a nightmare to see them. So like when I say you got to be ready, because you might get a 5-6 second shot and then they're gone. And there's a lot of times in this whole video, in this whole trip, we've bumped into Sika, but just couldn't make a shot. And it's not recorded because we couldn't get the camera going quick enough. So you see here, I come up to this giant clearing. So my gun comes up, I'm scanning. It's just, like I said, you got to be ready to take a shot. So you see, I get my gun kind of ready, pointed out in the air in front of me so I can get on it quick. Next year I will have, people think this sounds stupid, but I will have a little red dot on the side of my long range scope so I can quick scope them in close distance. But your first time there, if you kill a Sika, you're very lucky. We found out it's really a learning game. Learning what you need to overcome and conquer to put one of these marsh ghosts on the ground. So I came out to this giant clearing, and after this video ends, I spot a Sika about 300 yards out, and I try to close distance on it. So here's the video of me closing distance on that Sika. You see these green trees right in front of me. That's really close to me. The section that's close to me. The Sika's right in front of those. In the distance, I'm trying to hide behind all these trees and really gain some distance on it. So as you notice, I bumped my camera a little bit, and now it's pointed up towards the sky. But you still get some good views every once in a while until I realize I bumped it and fix it. Stay tuned, and you can still see some good shots. Right here, if you look closely, you can almost see all of the footprints in this dry mud. And then, like I said earlier in the video, you want to call 3 times in a row on an average of 20 minutes in each cycle. And I got that from a local. He said the Sika deer, they call 3 times. And that's their way of telling the other Sika the area is safe. Sorry, there's another mess up with the camera. Bear with me. And then if you see these little patches of green trees I'm like walking up to right now, they're like little islands. And there's like huge bedding areas inside them. Unfortunately, I don't get a video of that. But yeah, they're just loaded. Like you can just see the Sika prints all inside of them. You can see the sunset in the distance. I'm running out of shooting light, really trying to catch up to the Sika and find out where it went. And about where I'm at right now in that tall grass is where the Sika was standing before it vanished. So I'm really trying to find it before I run out of daylight. There's this tree of walls that the Sika was standing in front of. You see I'm walking up to now. And I think it disappeared behind those trees. So I'm really trying to just move in quietly. Correction. The Sika was standing right here. Right here against this wall of trees and brush. You're about to see me kind of have to bend over to walk through it. And then it comes into another opening. So at Chincoteague, there's these patches of openings that they have all these places to hide. So it's the next day, and I'm hiding in some brush in that same area. You can see the little islands out there. Just watching over everything. And then you're about to see the results of not having a thermal cell. Those mosquitoes are awful. And I'm back at the same area again. And I end up having a wild pony behind me. And I'm 25 up in a tree, in the archery area. And then this is the end of the video. We did not take one home, unfortunately. But keep watching. And hopefully next season we can put one down.